I love ribbon. That's no secret. I thought I would sit down and just do a bow tutorial. It's not as hard as you think. Sometimes it takes a little bit of practice, but it's really not that bad. Stick with me. Hello, my little poinsettias. Welcome back to the merriest place on the internet. Poinsettias. We're having kind of a crappy day. When I'm having a crappy day, I just put an obscene amount of glitter on my face and play with ribbon. We have a variety of ribbon to play with, and we're gonna just chat and make bows, and you're gonna feel great by the end. No guarantees. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Kim and I'm very merry. I'm usually merrier than that. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Kim and I'm very merry. I'm just a girl who loves Christmas trees, so if you like Christmas trees, want to up your Christmas tree game, you just like glitter, feel free to subscribe to this YouTube channel. We would love to have you. Very nice people here. Everyone is just lovely. Here's what you're gonna need for making bows. You need ribbon. Oh, she's really with it today. Specifically wired ribbon. You can make stuff, bows, out of non-wired ribbon. I've made a bow out of police tape, so like, you can. It's just harder. Wired ribbon, which is where the edge of the ribbon here, these edges along the sides, have a teeny tiny wire in it, so that when you put it in a certain shape, it stays there. Like it does that. Regular ribbon, non-wired ribbon doesn't do that. It stays floppy, it flops about. Make it easier on yourself and get some wired ribbon. This green ribbon I'm using today is from Walmart. This pink ribbon I'll be using to show you some stuff is also from Walmart. In fact, I think I saw this there just the other day. I bought this 2 years ago, and I think they still are selling this one this year. It's cute. I also have this cheetah print ribbon from Michael's craft store that we're gonna make a bow out of because I need it. Yeah, I'm doing a cheetah tree. What else do you need? You need not an entire box of stuff. Scissors! And then you need something to attach your ribbon. Try to pull out one ornament hook, and this is what I get. This is why wire is just better. Oh, you're just giving me anxiety. Wire, can you see? Wire. This is floral wire, my #1 recommendation in terms of attaching ribbons and attaching ornaments to trees. Floral wire is your very best friend. That means you need wire cutters. I have these pliers that have a wire cutter in the middle here. Also, which is probably what I'll be using today instead of floral wire, just because it helps to pre-cut floral wire in like, you know, appropriate, acceptable lengths. I acquired a bunch of Christmas hooks and have just unhooked them, and now I have a whole bunch of just wire. Pre-cut wire, super helpful. You could also use pipe cleaners. That's fun. My fingers are just small and precious in an obnoxious way. I found that pipe cleaners are just a little gentler on my skin and my fingertips when I'm twisting things tightly. We might use some of that today, I don't know. That's all that you need. Ribbon and some kind of wire to secure the ribbon. Pipe cleaners, floral wire, a straightened out ornament hook, what have you. The best part of working with ribbon is when you get to just drop it on the floor. It's a good time. Because if you cut it, it may end up too long or too short, and then you waste ribbon, or you have to start over because you don't have enough ribbon. And that way it doesn't matter. This ribbon, as you can see, is kind of sheer. Yes, it's sheer. It's the same on both sides, okay? Like, it's pretty much the same on both sides. Whereas something like this pink ribbon that we're gonna use after the green one has a pretty side and a not pretty side. Do you see the difference? Not pretty. Pretty, not pretty. Which is kind of rude to say, but everyone has a good side. Also, the cheetah ribbon has a pretty side and a not pretty side. So you can see like the ribbon side and the side that's just the underside, the backside of water, if you will. That's more like this one because this one's the same on both sides. So that's why we're gonna start with the green one, because it's the same, so if you mess it up, you can't tell. Sorry, my sweater's bunching up in the back and it's tray annoying. We need to decide on a tail. Do you want a tail? Do you not want a tail? That's the first decision, other than choosing the ribbon, that you have to make. I like a tail because I like to cut it at the end and make it all cute and fun and whimsical. So I want a tail, about this-ish long, okay? So I'm gonna pinch a little lower than that. I'm gonna go a tiny bit longer than what I want. I can also trim off any excess, and I'm gonna pinch it. Okay, so pinching is important. Pinching is everything. Hold it, pinch it, and pinch it tight and hold it. And we're gonna add to this pinch. So that's where it gets complicated, is adding to the pinch, and it will make sense probably in a bit. Now I've pinched it, I'm gonna take it and flip this up and make a loop, okay? So now that we've made a loop, okay, we're gonna pinch it, and that's where I start. We're gonna add it to the pinch. Pinch, okay? Now's where it gets complicated. Not really, but okay. Ribbon that has a pretty side and a not pretty side, you gotta twist it, because now you've pinched it and we're gonna go this way, but that would put the ugly side on the outside that you don't wanna see. So we're gonna twist the ribbon so the pretty side's on the outside, but that doesn't really matter because this is the same on both sides, which is why we're using an easy ribbon. I will show you with the other one, we'll get there. You're gonna loop the other side, about the same size of a loop, okay? So this is the loop we just made here. Now you want about the same size. And we're gonna pinch it, and we're gonna gather that up in our holdy pinchy things that we're holding. See? So I'm holding all of it here. You see that? Okay, so now we're pinched, and don't worry about how cute the bow is. It's wired ribbon, we're gonna fix it. Okay, so then we twist again, okay? Because we want the pretty side out. Like I said, if it has two of the same side, it's not critical. You can just keep going. Now, I think I'm gonna do a 4-loop bow. So we're gonna do that again. We have 2 loops. I want 4 loops in this bow. You can stop here and add this to your tree topper or into your tree or whatever. You can secure that like I'm gonna show you in a minute and be done with it. But I want a 4-loop bow. So I twisted it so the pretty side's out, and I'm gonna loop it like I did the first time. But this time I'm gonna make it a little shorter. See the difference? The first one I did, and then I did this one. They're the same size. Now we're gonna go a little shorter. I'm gonna pinch it, add it to, see, so that's why this is the hard part, because this just starts to wad up in your fingers, and you gotta hold that, or everything will go astray. Twist it, make another short-ish, a bit shorter one, pinch it. And this is where it gets complicated because I have tiny fingers, and we add it to the pinch and we hold it. And that's why I'm not gonna do more than 4. So now we've got everything pinched, okay? Pinched, we are pinched. Can you see that my hand is like losing its grip on reality? Okay, now, wire or pipe cleaner or floral wire. Zip ties also work, actually, now that I think about it. And we're gonna put the wire around where we had it pinched. Okay, and this is where it is very important. We're gonna secure that wire as tight and as close to that wad that we had pinched that we can. Cool, right? Not really, because it's not cute. We're gonna fix it. So that secures it. Now, this is where using a pipe cleaner is great, or you can secure it with a wire and then put a pipe cleaner around it to secure it to your tree if you're using it as a tree topper or on a gift or something. Now we gotta floof it and make it cute. And that's why wired ribbon is so great, because not only can I like make these loops kind of the way I want them, I can also kind of move them and like bring these more front, especially to cover up. Like I can see how we can see like where the wire is holding everything together. We can just like maneuver this a little bit here, a little bit there, so that when you go to put it on your tree, you don't really see it anymore. You can manipulate the ribbon, and that's really helpful. So now I'm gonna floof these, make everybody fun and happy and cute. See? Super simple. Ta-da! And you've got like half a tree topper or full tree topper if it's a small tree, or if you just like it subtle, whatever. I hope this made sense to you. Let's do that with a more complicated ribbon. Please leave any questions you have about these guys, bows, making stuff in general. Please leave questions in the comments below. I'm always around my comment section. I try to answer every single one. I usually get every single comment. Just please, like, ask away. My DMs are open on Instagram too. The pink one has a pretty side and a not pretty side. So this is pre-cut because it's just a strip that I've have used on trees. And so I'm just going to show you on with the twisting. If you're nervous about making bows and things like that, get some ribbon that is the same on both sides, and it's much easier. You can also practice. When I was learning how to tie bows, I would just sit there and like put a Christmas movie on and just sit there and make bows and practice. It'll get easier, I promise. Okay, pinch it, loop, pinch, okay, wad it up in our fingers where we're holding it. And this is where if we put the bow, because what you'd want to do is you want to do one loop one side, one loop on the other. So if I were to just loop it, see how we have the, look, out tail, there we go. See that? See the difference? So instead we got to twist it after we pinch it so that when we loop it up, the pretty's on the outside and they match and they're cute and they're friends. Pinch, add it to the wad. Here we go, we've pinched, and then we twist. Pinch, then twist. Just take it slow. Pinch it, then twist it. I don't think we really have enough to do more than 3 loops on this cut, so we're gonna leave that at a 3 loop. I only pulled out 1 wire. What a smart girl I am. Okay, that actually is gonna be really cute with those tails like that. And then we go around with wire where we have it pinched without losing it. See, that's kind of the other complicated part. Once you get the old pinch and twist, pinch then twist, securing the wire is another part you have to just practice, and I still take a minute. Okay, there we go. She's secured, she's secured. Okay, now we're gonna make it cute. I'm gonna flip these little tail ends up here because they're gonna be real cute. I'm gonna show you how to cut them now. And then I'm gonna make my friends cute. If you take care of your ribbon, it will last you many years. So when you're done taking it off the tree, don't just wad it up and throw it in a box. Wind it back over the spool that it came with, or if you don't have the spool anymore, like fold it nicely, wind it nicely around like your hand, and if it's wired, it'll stay there, and it'll last you if you take care of it. So how cute would this be in a tree, right? Just boop boop. Cute. You can like loop, pinch, and twist for as many loops as you want. Some people do these big like 12 looped bows for really tall trees, and like they look gorgeous. So once you get the hang of it, for sure, you can do as many loops as ribbon you have. Does she make sense? Not usually. Now I'm gonna show you how to cut those cute little ribbon tails so it's like boom and cute. We take our ribbon and we're gonna fold on the tails end to end, okay? So here, the gold ends, they're gonna meet. And then we're gonna take our scissors. Sorry, my nose is like, Someone talking about me? Is that what that means when your nose is just? Where the 2 ends meet, we're gonna cut up. We're gonna cut up this way, okay? Now watch the magic, watch the magic. Oh, look how cute, okay, right? Let's make that a more aggressive angle. Little more. Keep in mind you lose length. See that? Oh, how cute is that little ribbon end right there? Oh, so cute. You can see the difference, right? You can see this cute end here and the end that's not. We're gonna make you cute too. Don't worry, don't feel left out. When it's been a while and I go to cut cute little ribbon tails, every once in a while I'll cut it the wrong way and end up with this weird diamond point shape at the bottom, and I'm like, that's the opposite of what I wanted. Ribbon, fold it together, okay? And we're gonna cut this way. You don't wanna go straight. If you go up a little bit, you're not gonna have that dramatic of a ribbon tail, which is fine if that's like the subtle vibe you want. If you angle it up a little higher, it's just gonna be more dramatic. We know I love the drama. Ta-da! And so then we have this super cute little bow. And then you can take any leftover wire you have that's securing it in the back, and you can attach that to a tree if the wire's long enough. These aren't really long enough, so that's when I'll take like pipe cleaner. Take that around where it's secure, where your ribbon is secured with the wire, and you wrap this around a tree branch. And then you just, look at this though. Because we're using wired ribbon and we have all these cute loops and tails, you don't necessarily see it. You know what I mean? Like, You're not gonna see the pipe cleaners that are holding it around. Cool. Okay, let's go one more because I'm gonna need a big bow for my cheetah tree. My daughter's cheetah tree. Oh my gosh, she'd kill me if she heard me say that. Loop, pinch it, twist it, pinch it. Okay, twist it. So here I've got kind of small loops. I just wasn't paying attention and that happens. So we can get bigger as we go. Instead of going bigger to small, this time we're going small to big. Don't get too big because then they'll start getting floppy. Don't stress about where they're landing, just kind of try your best to do one on one side, one on the other. I think we're gonna make this a fiber. This time I'm gonna go with the pipe cleaner. Just because like I said, I have really tiny fingers and bad joints. It's a whole thing. Pipe cleaners are just a little easier to work with, okay? Then I can just put that right on the tree when I'm ready to do so. I just kind of keep manipulating it until it gets to a place that like, I feel good about it. This loop is kind of funkadoodle. There we go. See how cute? Oh, she's cute. Let me just trim this because it'll drive me crazy. Fold our ends together, right? There we go. Bow. Rawr. Cheetahs don't roar. Sorry, Rubes. Oh, my daughter would yell at me, cheetahs don't roar. Now, let's talk about some ways to cheat. Because I'm a sneaky Slytherin and I just like to cheat. The first way to cheat is to use ribbon that is the same on both sides. We talked about that. So how it doesn't have an ugly side or a pretty side. And you can just kind of loop and loop, loop, and like, that's a bow, right? You can secure that or you can just shove that in a tree if you've got the right kind of branches and you've got like a ribbon thing happening, okay? But like it doesn't last. So you got to make sure that you either secure it with the wire or something or really shove it in very, very good and secure it with like an artificial tree branch or something. My second kind of cheat is to not put the cute little tail on it like this end here. You can just pinch it here and start this way and so on and so forth. And then you don't have a tail, which is fine. Like that's fine. My last ribbon bow cheat for you, this cheat code, is to tail or no tail, your choice. Let's say we make a tail and we pinch it and we loop it. Okay. Just do one loop or two loops. Secure just the two of them. We put this in the tree and we make 2 or 3 just 2 loop bows. We stick this in the tree, cute, after cutting this. And then we just do it again. 1, pinch. So we have 1 2-loop bow and another 2-loop bow and you just put them together, right? One on top of the other, one below, next to each other, floof them out however you want. Because you use the wired ribbon, you can just manipulate all these things and it's gonna look like one giant bow. Yeah, it's totally cheating, but it works. No one's gonna know. You're gonna know and you're gonna maybe even enjoy it a little more because you're gonna be like, hey, that's like 4 2-loop bows instead of 1. This is why I decorate trees and I don't help my daughter with her math homework. I told you, I'm having a rough day. Don't make fun of my math. All the pretty bows. Please be a little patient with yourself when you're learning the loop, pinch, and twist. Ask me any questions you may have. I am always around to help. It looks a lot more complicated than it is. Once you start practicing it, you're gonna learn that you'll find your way to kind of make it happen, and then it's gonna be like second nature, and you're not gonna have any problems with it. To see how I fully decorate a Christmas tree, you can click or tap right up here, and for some more Christmas cheer, you can click or tap right down here. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe, and until we meet again, sparkle on. Buttons and bows.